What's going on, YouTube? Glad you guys were able to make it with us once again on Bro Code. Staying on code with Bro Code, you guys.
Yes.
We want to go ahead and we want to bring this story. This, man, right here in Milwaukee, man, 22nd and Center.
Yeah.
So, okay, we're going to let this clip roll, you guys.
See my wife anymore. Because last time I saw her, sitting on the porch.
85-year-old Ivory Mallory has been in this position in his hospital bed the last 7 days, ever since police say a gunman opened fire on Ivory's wife, sister-in-law, and family friends, all sitting on their front porch at 22nd and Center.
I went out to see what had happened. That's when I got shot. I crawled back in the house. I couldn't walk, and I called 911.
Ivory says the gunman shot him at least 4 times in the back, injured 2 other people, and killed his wife, Shirley Sue Mallory.
We have been married for 57 years, and I'm going to miss her.
Milwaukee police are still searching for the shooter, who they say is the Mallory's neighbor.
My mom did nothing to him, no dispute, no argument whatsoever. Before I do what I do to, if I ever met him, I would ask him why my mom.
Ivory, with a long military background, does not have a question.
If I could have got to my he wouldn't be here. He wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't have missed.
Instead, anger and devastation as he's forced to say goodbye to the love of his life.
And Hannah, the family wants police to release a photo of the man they're looking for.
They do. They tell me they are frustrated, Patrick, that it's been a week at this point and they want a photo publicly shared of the alleged shooter in hopes of tracking that person down and getting them behind bars quicker. Now, Milwaukee police says that they will not identify that alleged shooter until that person has been criminally charged.
So, bro, man, you seen that, man. What's your thoughts, bro?
I just think it's a travesty, I mean. The woman, the deceased woman's son said they ain't never had no issue with the neighbor. So what was all that about? Why you coming out your front door blasting that thumb? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But they're not showing a picture of the dude. You know what I mean? Okay, it's been, a week or whatever. They still ain't put a picture out of this dude. And you already know who it is. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't going to put a picture out for somebody to recognize him. He getting further and further away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you holding this picture back? I don't understand MPD politics, period. I don't understand it. Because it had been anybody else, you know what I'm saying? America's Most Wanted, when that used to come on, whatever. They would put the person's picture on TV and let them know that, hey, look, they're armed and dangerous, but if you see this person, contact the local authorities. Boom, that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. This person is on the run.
Right.
Which we know now, this person is on the run because, of course, he's not going to come back and, they neighbors.
Right.
Not going to come back. And he know that he did this, and there's gonna be people that's gonna be looking for dude that's in their family.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they actively looking for this dude. So it's and to be honest, I understand. I get it. I get it.
I mean, her husband was like, because he was a Marine, decorated soldier, everything. I want to say Marine. But if I got that wrong, he was in armed services, highly decorated. And he said, if I had my gun, I wouldn't have missed.
Yes.
He meant that. You know what I mean? I believe he wouldn't miss. That dude have been dead.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's a damn shame that, but that's a whole nother story right there too. Is that, this country got us going overseas to fight a war abroad, right?
You're right.
When it ain't really no war in the first place. The real war is when we come back here.
Right, for us, African Americans.
Yes, with our own people, in our own neighborhoods, in our own communities.
Yes.
Now, I'm pretty sure that these elderly people were of no threat to anybody.
No.
And so we have this crazy, deranged person. As I stated before, the mental health runs deep, all right? You know, this story, man, is sickening, man. It's sickening because, you know, this is not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right on so many different levels. You know, we talking about people that I'm pretty sure didn't do anything to.
Yeah.
We talking about the elderly, the ones that we should be protecting.
Right.
Okay? We talking about a murder of a woman who was just sitting on her front porch.
So porch, yeah.
So it kind of makes you think, you know what? When I'm on my front porch, should I have a weapon on me? You know, and it's sad to say, because that situation, I don't believe that situation was provoked. So now we talking about a situation that is not provoked, that we know people nowadays, they just snapping out for no reason.
For no reason. No reason.
Now, knowing that, and this is a question that I'm going to ask to the people that's watching this video, and please leave a comment in the comment section if you can. If you're sitting out on your front porch of your house, do you have that thing on you? Or are you out there just without it?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I don't feel you need to sit on your front porch with a 12 gauge or whatnot, because I mean, you sit on your front porch to relax. You know, that's a form of relaxation. You know, talk to people walking past. You know, and everything. There's people that do that every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not expecting no crazy, SOB coming out their house or driving down the street in the car and blasting at you.
Right.
They're not expecting that. But I mean,
Right.
it's almost at a point that we can barely go out and socialize anymore at certain places because some always jumping off. So, okay, now we home because we're not really trying to go out like that as much anymore. But now we home and we ain't even safe there. It's not safe from a bullet either. I don't care. You could be in the house. Bullet come right up in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take out your granddaughter. You know, some old stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Because this a-hole decided to shoot at your house, and the bullets cut right through them walls. You know what I'm saying? It's just where you safe at. I guess that's my question. Forget sitting on the porch with a gun and that. Or where are you ever safe at? I mean, I guess it goes with. Well, I mean, there are places that are less turbulent than others. You know, I'll admit that. But I guess that depends, how long your money is, too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that's moving from these urban jungles, and they going back to I'll say their roots. You know what I mean? As far as down south is concerned, they might even buy some land in Mississippi or Georgia somewhere and just build from there. Things a lot cheaper down there. And then you ain't got no next door neighbors with a lot of them. You know what I mean? Right. If you buying land, that's you. You ain't worried about nobody coming on that land doing nothing to you.
That's right.
So I notice there's a lot of people moving back, like I said, down south to Arkansas, Tennessee, wherever. Yeah. You know what I mean? To get that piece of quiet, because it's too much up here. Right. You know what I'm saying? In these overpopulated cities up north, especially up north. I mean, it can happen, and it does happen everywhere, especially down south as well. But I think if you move more out in a rural area, I think you're better off that, from fighting them chances of getting, shot up and all that stuff. So definitely,
I would have to agree with you. Mm-hmm. I was on that, so. Yeah,
excuse me.
Eventually, maybe that'll come into fruition again. So, but hey, you guys, I mean, leave a comment and let us know what it is that you think. What's your living situation like, and what is it that you feel about this story and about society, communities, neighborhoods, and all of that kind of stuff, mental illness, whatever.
Right.
Okay. So, hey, we out of here, you guys. Peace.
Roll call.
Lighthearted summer night outside turned to chaos as investigators say this man, 57-year-old Leslie Boss, walked out of his home with a weapon. It's hard to see what happened in this grainy surveillance video, but you can hear the piercing sounds of gunfire. Shooting at his neighbors, a family friend, and even his own sister. Now, a criminal complaint says Boss, without warning or saying a word, shot his next-door neighbor, Shirley Sue Mallory, 5 times.
I guess my mom was directly in the line of fire.
Instantly killing the 82-year-old. The accused gunman's sister, who lived in the unit below her brother, says he then chased after one victim, but moments later he returned and started shooting at them again. She hid in a closet. Police say Boss shot 3 others, including Shirley's husband, Ivory Mallory.
I'm feeling a little bit better than what I was when I first got here. Because I got shot in the back, 4 or 5 times.
In an exclusive interview from his hospital bed, Ivory Mallory described a grudge he believes Boss held.
I think he was jealous that his sister moved out and his sister's boyfriend, Ronnie, that came out and did some work on the house and cut off some electrical power from going upstairs, so he had to pay. That's what I think it is.
Their son, Greg Mallory, tells 12 News they've known Boss and his family for years.
I always told my dad, there's something wrong there. Leave him alone. Don't say nothing. This is my biggest fear because I don't live here.
You could sense maybe something like this could have happened?
Not to this degree, but something, an argument or whatever.
Now their neighbor is wanted for homicide.
Hannah joins us once again. Now, you've been in close contact with the family since this happened. WISN 12 alerted the family about the charges filed today. Can you tell us how the Mallory family is reacting to those tonight?
Well, Toya, we told you yesterday that the family was frustrated that Boss's photo had not been publicly shared or his name. So tonight they call these charges as well as his name and photo being released, quote, great news.
Hannah Hilliard reporting live in Milwaukee tonight. And here is another look at the suspect Milwaukee police are looking for this evening. We have his picture and the criminal complaint right now on the 12 News app.